This screencast is going to tell you really quickly how to report midterm grades using the SUX rubric required by our Registrar's office in D2L. So first I'm going to click into the class that I need to report the grades in. I'm going to click on grades. And I'm in the enter grades area. I have it set by default to enter into that area, or I'm sorry, manage grades rather than enter grades. I'm going to create a new item. And I want that item to be calculated. I'm going to call it midterm grade. And you still have to report to Banner, but this helps clarify that process so that students are seeing the same thing in Banner that they would see in D2L. I don't want it to be able to exceed, but I do want to pick the midterm grades grade scheme that we already set up. So I copied this from the template course into my class. And now I'm going to tell it what grade items to include. So some of these things have been done already at this point. I've taken in grades for, I'll be reporting on grades for 2 essays, some homework, some conferencing, maybe not that one. So you just basically pick all the items that will have been completed to this point in the semester. And we're not going to attach a rubric at this point. I am going to allow the class average to be displayed to users, although I do explain that that's pretty skewed if there are students who haven't dropped the course but are still getting zeros on papers and homework assignments. I'm going to go ahead and click on Save. So from there, when I go back to the Manage Grades area, you can see that it shows up as a calculated item at the very end of my list. And if I were to click on grade, because I already set it to display using that midterm grade scheme, it would be automatically calculated. Because this class had students in it, I don't want to reveal that information on the screencast. I'm not going to do that. But it should display per that grade scheme that we set up already. So if I click on grade schemes, I can review what that looks like. It's going to report an X for students who have a 0% in the class, essentially those who are no-shows. It's going to report a U, unsatisfactory, for those who are between 1 and 69%. And then it'll report a satisfactory, which is color-coded green, for those who have a 70% or above. So that's how to report midterm grades using that grade scheme that I set up in the grade schemes area. All right, thanks.